cast a spell, just say the word. I feel your love. Boom, clap, the sound in my heart. The beat goes on and on and on and on. And boom, clap, you make me feel good. Come on to me, come on to me.
Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review of the Fujifilm Instax Mini 8 Polaroid camera, and I only purchased this around a week ago and I've been so obsessed with it ever since. If you don't know what a Polaroid camera is, it's basically when you take a photo and a physical photo actually comes out of the top of the camera. So I've been wanting one of these for ages and I finally got one, so I'm just going to be doing a review on it. First, I'm just going to talk about costs of the camera. So individually, one of these cameras is around £50, but I got this camera with 4 sets of film for like around £76. I feel like buying the camera with 4 films is just a cheaper way of doing it. So I'll leave the links to where you can get the film from. I just get it off Amazon and like where you can get the camera from. So this is what the film looks like. They just come in little packets like this and there's 10 in each one. So now I'm just going to talk about the packaging and how it was packed. It was packed very securely in one of these little boxes, and they're so cute, the little boxes, and then that was inside of this big box, which is also really cute, and it also had all of the film like stacked along one side. Very nicely packaged, I was very happy with that. So now I'm just going to talk about the body of the camera and the appearance and the buttons on it and like all the different things like that. So to turn it on, you just press this button here and this lens will pop out, and then to turn it off you just push it back in. To take a photo you press that button. This is the flash thing. You can't really turn flash off, but I find it's fine. Here we have all of the different settings. So you've got in the house, cloudy, sunny, really sunny, and high key, which is basically like a really bright overexposed kind of look. So the light will go on to the one it thinks you should be on, but you can change it to whatever you want it to be. So on the side we just have this thing that you can attach a wrist strap to, and I find this is really helpful because I'm really scared of dropping it. And then on the back we have the thing that opens to put your film in. It's pretty self-explanatory when putting the film in. So right here, as you can see, it says 8, and that means I have 8 photos left to take on this particular film, but when you don't have any left it will just be like S, and then that's like the indicator that you need to change it. And then this is the viewfinder, so you can just look through that and you'll like see the photo. So you're going to start off by finding something to photograph. Secondly, you want to put your strap on, and then thirdly, turn the camera on. The fourth step is to set the dial to the correct setting, and lastly you can take your photograph. I'm going to show you some of my Polaroids that I've taken. So this was the first one I took, and it's just a picture of me and my sister, and you can't really write on this, so I put like a little piece of sticky thing and then I wrote sisters on it, so I think that's quite cute really. The second one is one that my sister took of me under a tree, and I had my eyes closed and I was eating an ice lolly, but I think it's kind of cute, and like it's quite funny how they turn out because you just don't know how they're going to turn out, and I really like this one actually. This next one is of Freya hugging our rabbit, and I just think it's really cute, like it looks really hipster. This next one is of me and my sister and our 2 friends. This is one I took and it was overexposed because I completely forgot to change the setting and it was really sunny outside, and I was taking a photo of these like plants in our garden, but to be honest I kind of like the way it turned out. Like it's not too horrible, and I quite like the little dots of colour in it. I think it looks quite cute really. So I just wanted to show you this, and this is how I display my Polaroids. Basically I just put 4 pieces of blue tack on each of the corners and then just stuck them on, and I think this looks really cute, and I think Rebecca Black on YouTube, she has hers like this and I think it looks really nice. So I'm going to take these photos down eventually and I'll have them all the way along this wall, and I think that's going to look really cute for some reason. But yeah, that's just how I display them. So now I'm just going to give you some tips on like just generally taking Polaroids. Be aware that it takes 10 minutes for your Polaroid to fully develop, so don't be like, oh my gosh, this just hasn't worked at all, because it takes 10 minutes to fully develop. So it might be fine. And my next tip is stay as still as you can whilst taking the Polaroid. You don't want to be going like all over the place because it might not work. My next tip is to think about what you want to take before you take it, obviously, because as I said before, the film is quite expensive, so like you don't want to just be like, oh, let's take a lot of photos. Another tip is when you look through the viewfinder, as you can see, this viewfinder is much more right than the actual like where it's going to be taken from. So if you tilt it like slightly to the left, then it's going to be like central. Yeah. So the first photo you take will just be the cover of the film, so don't worry about that if you take a photo and you're like, oh my god, like my camera doesn't work. So one of the Polaroids I took was really overexposed and I couldn't like keep it or anything because it was just really overexposed. So a tip for you is when you're taking the photo, just check to make sure your finger's not over the lens. That hasn't happened to me yet, but knowing my luck, it probably will at some point. And also check that you're on the right setting, because it'd be really annoying. It is really annoying when you take a photo and it doesn't really work properly. Hope you like this review. If you have any questions about the Polaroid camera or anything that I haven't touched on in this review, be sure to leave a comment down below and I'll definitely reply, because I reply to every single comment. And I hope you enjoyed and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!